And that's it. We're recording. We're live. Not live, we're recording.
Okay.
JJ and Ari's Zoom show.
How cool.
Yeah, Team
So,
Brazil, Team Canada.
how you doing?
Busy-ish.
Busy-ish?
Busy-ish. Online lessons, always teaching. And
How nice.
yeah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm constantly tired.
Why tired?
Busy as well, working a lot.
That's right. I forgot people have jobs. People work.
Yeah, we normally do. We have to pay our bills and eat and
I
and everything.
used to have a job. I used to work. I still work. I pay
Yeah,
bills.
for sure.
Yeah.
You just changed the way you work. Now you
Oh, I work from
teach.
home.
Yeah.
Always at home. Well, not always. I do still go to my school. And
Do you?
yeah. For different reasons.
Okay.
Mm. I wanted to focus on, words that are hard to say. Not just for
Okay.
Brazilians, for anyone, but I was gonna make you say that word. One of my
Oh, that word.
keep posting some of the more difficult ones. There it is.
Oh, comfortable.
Okay, you can do that.
Comfortable.
Oh, you just did it wrong.
Comfortable.
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 Comforter. Get a stronger R sound
Comforter.
in there.
Okay, comforter. Oh, comfortable.
Comforter.
Comfortable. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Are you comfortable in your chair?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, good. I'm not
Comfortable.
comfortable in my chair.
Comfortable.
I have a
Oh
new
gosh.
chair. I have a new
Do you?
comfortable chair, but it's right there.
Okay.
I have to set up my chair. But that
Okay.
wasn't the main word. That wasn't the word that I was gonna make you say. Of course, it's this one. What's that one?
Oh my gosh. General. General.
Getting close.
No? General.
Yeah, it really is the SH and Z together.
General.
Well,
General.
have to make that sound first.
Z- z-
See that?
z-
You can do that. That's fine. That's good. But that's part
Okay.
of the word. That's the actual consonant sound. We don't have an
Okay.
English letter for that. Some languages do have a letter for it, and I believe there
Okay.
even is an older Greek or Latin letter for it. But genre.
Genre. Oh yeah.
That sounded better.
Genre. Oh, it's hard. This one is it's very hard to pronounce.
Well, it comes from
Genre.
French, and
Yeah. Like entrepreneur.
yeah, that was pretty good.
Eh,
That was pretty good.
Oh, thank you. You
But
can
it's
do it as well.
entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. There's
Uh-huh.
a schwa sound. Entre,
Well,
I
again, since
guess.
it comes from French, it's really hard to say.
Yeah.
But we do keep it close to the original French pronunciation, entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
And I am kind of an entrepreneur. I've set myself up online, and all my students are from all over the world now. Genre
Okay,
is
so
a good word though. So tell me, what's your favorite music genre? Your favorite movie genre?
I really like indie rock.
Have to use the word in the sentence.
The genre. My favorite genre is I don't know, rock and roll.
Not rock and roll.
Woohoo, rock and roll.
1950s Elvis Presley.
No, not really. I like indie rock, and
Yeah,
this one is hard to pronounce as well. Post punk. Is that
I like
how?
that post punk. Yeah.
Post punk. I think that this is my favorite genre.
Okay. Maybe that's more modern style of punk. Yeah, post punk.
Post punk.
I'm trying to think of some good band examples. What's an example of post punk?
I guess. Let me think. The Smiths. The
What's the name?
Smiths. The Smiths?
The Smiths?
Yes, the Smiths. Oh, TH sound.
That one's hard to say. Yeah. The S
Yes,
and the S and the TH together. The Smiths.
the Smiths.
I don't know that group though. Just know the name.
Yeah, they're
Um,
British.
okay. I was thinking of something like Green Day, but we would call that pop punk,
Yeah.
kind of. But that's a good genre. That's a relatively new one, post-punk. Indie
Yeah.
rock is a very good one. There's
Yeah, like Arctic Monkeys. What
Arctic
else?
Monkeys. Good.
Tame Impala.
Oh, good choice.
Do you like
I love
them?
that group, Tame Impala. They're Australian.
Okay, what else? Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van
Greta.
Fleet. Yep, they're very young. They're just like 19 years old or something like that.
Yeah, but
An American
they're
group.
just awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
I was supposed to go to their concert, but they canceled because of the pandemic.
Those are good examples. It's hard to classify the genre for Tame Impala or Greta Van
I,
Fleet.
yeah, maybe indie rock or I don't know.
Yeah, Tame
They're
Impala we would call psychedelics.
yeah,
Psychedelic rock.
psychedelic rock. Yeah, I like it.
It's kind of like old style, almost 60s, 70s. Can't even spell the word psychedelic. It won't let me write it. Psychedelic.
Psychedelic.
I think I got it wrong, but whatever.
Yeah.
Very
about
good
yours?
choice. My favorite genres of music?
Yeah.
Well, very similar to yours. Of course, rock and maybe slightly more harder, louder forms of music, heavy metal, hard rock.
Oh, heavy metal. Like what?
Probably my favorite band is Tool.
Tool. I've never heard about that one.
You've
Tool.
never heard of them? Okay.
Are they famous?
Well,
Like,
for North America, yes.
mm,
Smashing Pumpkins,
yeah.
one of my favorites. But actually, Tame Impala, I would put that in my list of top 5, top 10 bands, maybe. I really like that group. And there's
Yeah.
a good variety of music, some true traditional rock, almost like a Black Sabbath kind of sound. But their newer music is more, truly psychedelic, truly.
I like new bands that sound like they're old.
Yes, me too.
As if they were old.
Like Greta Van Fleet. They
Yeah.
sound like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And
Also Strokes.
the Strokes, that would be like the Rolling Stones, basically.
Yeah. But I don't know. Are they like new metal or something like that?
New metal.
Metal?
That's another genre, but that's, even though we call it new, it's kind of old. Like,
New.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of old, like Linkin Park. It's
Linkin
super
Park,
old.
Limp Bizkit, Korn.
Corn is cool. Yeah, I like them.
But yeah, Linkin Park was considered new metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a healthy respect for Linkin Park, but I don't like the extra hip hop rap element part of it.
I do actually. I like mix of different types of music.
Fusion.
Fusion, yes.
That's why we called it new metal. It was a bit of definitely influenced by others, which I think is creative, but if you don't need it, then why do it? But they're successful.
You are old. Yeah, you are old school.
They're successful. I'm not going to doubt their success. Chester Bennington is very talented.
He was.
Was. All right, you've got a game for us. More pronunciation.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I have some words, some sorted words, and you have to try to
show me the word, or you're gonna tell me the word, or
first no, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna make me guess?
No, come on. I'm gonna tell you the word, and then we are going to pronounce it. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let me pick up a word here. First word. Let's see. Oh, recipe. Tricky word, yes.
It's tricky because of the vowel sounds. It looks like it should be recip or recite.
Recip.
But again, it might be one of those words that comes from another language, and we almost always keep the original pronunciation if it does come from another language. And it's called recipe.
Recipe.
And
okay.
when my wife cooks, she never uses a recipe. And I always don't like that. I want to know the name of the dish. I want to know what it is. And my wife says, I don't know. Well, what did you put it in? This, that, this, meat, veggies, this, that. Like, what is it? What's the recipe?
Yes, I need the recipe.
I need the recipe. I need the list. I need 500 milliliters of this. I need 50 milliliters of that. I need to know what is in it. And when I follow a recipe for cooking, I follow it.
Can you cook well?
No.
No. Okay. Next one.
Yeah.
Okay, you can say. What can you cook? What are you going to cook for me when I visit you?
Has to be something truly Canadian.
Poutine, that traditional dish.
Maybe. Oh, that's easy to make. So yeah, I could make poutine.
Just a bunch of potatoes and bacon and.
Have to have a Canadian style barbecue. And when I say barbecue, I don't mean barbecue the food, because barbecue is not food. A barbecue is a machine.
How come?
To cook the food. Or a barbecue is a
barbecue is both. Party. It can be the food or the machine.
You can't eat a barbecue.
Come on.
That would be not delicious to eat a barbecue. So the name of the dish is called cedar plank smoked salmon.
I like it.
It's on a piece of wood, a very square piece of wood. It's called cedar. And you put the fish on top, and then you put the wood on the barbecue and barbecue or grill the fish on top of the wood. The wood will burn underneath, but the smoke and the smell and the flavors will go into the fish, and it smokes the salmon and becomes a bit dry, but also smoky flavor. And you can only use the wood piece once, and then it's finished after that. But it's expensive to buy at restaurants. It takes a long time to prepare, but it is fun to make. And when you do eat it, it's like,
Can you cook it?
Yeah.
Are you going to? Okay, so.
But not where I live. I've done it at my parents' house.
Oh, okay. So you have like you need a big area, like a space, a patio,
not
where
too
you can
big,
cook
but
it.
You do need a barbecue, and I don't have that.
Okay. Okay, next one. Queue. The waiting line.
Yeah, the spelling is a bit strange.
Queue.
Queue. And we don't use this one so much in Canadian or American English. That's more British style, queue or queue up. We would say line up.
Just a line up. Get in line, line up.
Get in line. The British would only use the word queue for that. Get in the queue. Queue up. Get in the queue. We do use queue for like if you're waiting, if you have to call technical support or something, you're calling your bank on the phone and then you're waiting. That means
that sucks.
You're in the queue. And
okay.
That's when we use the word queue. You're waiting, but you're not in a physical line of people.
Interesting.
And there is a different word like this, queue, C-U-E.
What does it mean?
That's for pool. Do you know the billiards game pool? Okay. And the name of the stick is called a pool cue.
Okay.
And
cool.
We call it a pool cue. Same pronunciation, exactly the same, different spelling.
Pool cue.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Bomb. Yeah. Bomb. We dropped the last B. Bomb.
Yeah, there's no B sound. Bomb.
Bomb.
There's a lot of words like that. One I have no idea why we do that.
Yeah, me neither.
Because if we wrote it without the B, it would be the same. Bomb.
Bomb.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Bomb.
Comb.
So, can you?
Thumb.
Yeah. Thumb, comb, climb.
Climb.
There's climb here as well. We haven't picked it.
I'd have to search out why we still have a B for that one. It's related to the M sound.
Climb. Bomb. Okay, next one. Oh, French. Lingerie.
So this is the point of English and loan words. We use a lot of words from.
Did I get it right?
No.
Lingerie. No.
And we do use a lot of words from not Portuguese, obviously not, but we do.
Oh my gosh, what a bummer.
Pretty close to the original pronunciation. Now,
how do you say?
In English, we're probably not saying it the way the French do, but it's pronounced lingerie.
Lingerie.
Same sound again.
Lingerie.
Almost have to get a French pronunciation there. Lingerie. Do you have lingerie? No, that's a bad question.
Come on, of course I do. Don't you?
Yeah, I have lingerie. I'm wearing some right now. Let me show you. No. Lingerie. And
okay. Next one. Suit.
Say that again?
Suit.
Is it like a suit for men? Men wear a suit?
Yeah.
Or women can wear a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a suit.
Yeah.
I might be so Canadian when I'm saying this.
Suit up.
Suit up. I do not have a suit. I don't like wearing suits.
Why not?
Well, we don't need them in
Canada. You don't need it.
Um,
Only in special occasions like weddings?
No.
Not really?
For the groom, yes. The groom and maybe some of the other members in the wedding, they'll wear a special suit. But I didn't when I went to my brother's wedding. I had a shirt and necktie, but that was it.
Okay, next one. Also, suit. Sometimes students make mistakes, like they mix up with suit and sweet. Yes, so suit is what we wear. Well, sweet is what we eat.
No. There's a very small spelling change in there. Suit without the E is the suit, the clothing that you wear. But then there's suite, which is a place to live in, like a one-bedroom suite. This is what I live in. I have a one-bedroom and bathroom over here.
No, but what about suite?
My kitchen's over there.
Suites.
That's exactly the same pronunciation, but different spelling. Suite.
Oh, really?
So those are different words, but they're pronounced the same. Suite or a suite for a place
like a room.
Okay. More than just a room. It has to be one bedroom, one bathroom plus living room, kitchen, and we call that a suite.
Okay. Very good. Okay, next one. Lettuce.
Okay.
Not so hard. Lettuce.
I'm fine with that one. Why would that be hard?
I don't know. People say lettuce.
Okay. Yeah.
Lettuce.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it could be.
Yeah, at least Brazilians, they have a hard time. They like when they see a word, they try to say the way it's written.
But we do that with the E sound in letter U. Bruce, spruce. We would do that sound with them, but no, not that one. It's not lettuce, it's lettuce.
Lettuce, yeah.
And there is no specific reason why. It's just that's the name of the word. That's the name of the vegetable, lettuce.
Oh, that one is difficult. Vegetable. Vegetable.
Because most people put too many syllables in it. Yeah. Comfortable. Vegetable.
Yeah, I feel like the word table just ruined everything for us because people they try to say vegetable because of table they try to say vegetable and then
Yes,
reasonable and affordable.
but that's not the word in there. ABLE makes things into an
Yeah, I do get
adjective.
it, but when they see it, they
We're
try
not adding
to
the word
say.
table in there.
I know, but there's the end able, so they think I don't know. So it's stable, or maybe able. I'm able to talk to
Yeah.
you later.
Yes, I've heard those mistakes before.
So
Reasonable,
reasonable, yes. Instead of reasonable, they say
comfortable,
reasonable. Yeah,
reasonable,
reasonable,
and treatable,
vegetable.
vegetable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Next one, purchase. Purchase. Oh, this one is difficult.
Purchase. What's wrong with that
Purchase.
one? What's hard about that
I
one?
guess it the schwa sounds kind of hard. Purchase. Maybe they would try to say purchase.
Yeah, because that is a word, chase.
Yes, chase
And
instead of
that's
purchase. They would say purchase.
yeah, but English is
Purchase.
not phonetic. English is not a
Yeah,
phonetic
I do
language.
get it. That's why
And
we're doing a pronunciation lesson.
and there might be reasons and patterns for some of this, but actually it would take too long to learn the reasons and patterns. All you need to just remember is hear the word, remember the word, and that's it. Just don't ask why. Don't try to explain why. The word is purchase. Learn
Yes,
the whole word by itself. Purchase, 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 purchase.
you get
Don't
it by immersion.
take pieces of it and try to connect it with something else because it doesn't connect with chase.
It doesn't make any sense.
They look the same, they have the same letters, but obviously it's not the same word. And even I don't know the name of what English is. I know it's a hybrid language, of mix of many languages, but there's a special name for it. Like Chinese or Japanese uses pictures and images to represent one word. Not just
Okay.
one sound, but one whole word, one idea. And
Okay.
Chinese is famous for having 40,000 characters to say.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
But English is a mix of both. The word itself does come from the individual phonetic letters, like Greek or Latin, but the whole
Okay.
word itself together represents a new meaning. And when you combine those letters together, that's when it means. And I'll have to search up for what exactly that name of that language is. I can't remember exactly. There's a few languages like that. Some are directly phonetic. Korean and the Japanese, other alphabets they have, like katakana is directly phonetic. I'm trying to remember some of the other phonetic languages. Well, one of my students told me, not Brazilian, Portuguese is phonetic.
Yeah.
So that's why some people are having problems with office,
Oh, office.
because you would
Office.
split up the whole sound.
One office. Yes, office.
And I've heard that from a few of my Brazilian students, officey.
Yes, office. Yes, and we tend to add a vowel after a consonant. So we do say like Facebook, YouTube.
Okay.
We tend to put like a a vowel there.
That's really common with a lot of languages. Korean and Japanese is exactly the same.
Yes.
They have the consonant plus the vowel sound. All their sounds end with a vowel sound. And that's just phonetics, phonetic languages. And unfortunately, English isn't like that. Man, I really wish I knew what the name was.
English is beautiful. I don't care.
It makes
I love
sense once
English.
you learn the history, once you learn where English comes from.
Mhm.
And there's a funny TikTok video. You'll have to find it somewhere
So
somehow.
you are a TikToker now.
I'm on TikTok, but it's not my video. But there's a funny woman who's German, and she speaks English in German word order. So she uses all English words, but she will use the grammar of German. And when she does that, it sounds like old Shakespeare.
Wow.
It sounds like old English. And it's really easy to see where English comes from, and it's a mix of the old Germanic languages plus Latin, Greek together, or the Latin languages, which is Spanish, French, and English is called a hybrid language, and it combines the rules of some of those German languages plus French and Spanish. All the rules are there. They all apply to each language individually. Germans would pronounce those letters. They would say Knecht. Knecht. That's how they say that word, Knecht. It has a different meaning to them. It's not the same word exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Why do we have the K and the N?
Can you speak German?
No. But they do say those letters. And again, my German students say they actually do pronounce the PSY in this. I don't even know how they say it.
Psychology. I like that word.
So these words come from other languages where all those letters were pronounced. And for some reason, we don't pronounce them in English. Maybe it's just easier to say. The GH sound is kind of lost. And nobody says this in modern English anymore. It used to be pronounced as like that.
Oh, like a cat.
Yeah.
Can't
And
even.
I'm trying to think of any English words that still sound like that. That's why we have such crazy spelling sometimes. Possibly
Night.
back in the day, they would pronounce it as Necht. Night. Because I encountered that with my German students when I was teaching a Cambridge class, the test prep class. And I told them that, yeah, and a long time ago, it was pronounced Knecht. And they said, that's German.
Yeah,
So
German is hard. I'm not trying German.
It's not important to know where English comes from so much. It's not important to know why it sounds like that. Just remember what it sounds like and stop asking why.
What about this one? Debris. Oh my god.
Debris, that's just directly from French. So
debris.
yeah. That's pronounced differently. UK English would say debris.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
And in North American English, it's debris. And I'm sure there's an French equivalent to this. I'm not sure exactly what it means. But that's quite common in French. The IS is just pronounced an E.
Yeah, I don't know what debris means.
Debris is when like a building collapses and there's little pieces of it everywhere. That's debris.
I like it.
Or if an airplane crashes.
Beautiful debris.
There's nothing but debris anymore. And
I like it. Debris.
Yeah. When you recognize words that come directly from French, it starts to get easier. You'll start to be able to pronounce them better. But it's not debris.
Not debris.
Or debris.
This one. Island.
Okay. Yeah.
Not Island.
I know. I've heard this one a lot.
Island.
Almost all of my Spanish speakers will say Island.
Okay.
Again, I'd have to research why this happens, why we say it like this.
Island.
It had to be pronounced. There must have been a time when it was pronounced like that.
Island.
Well, what's the word in Portuguese?
Ilha.
It's getting pretty close.
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is in Spanish, but it's pretty close.
Yeah. Isla, maybe Isla. Isla del Sol.
Yeah, sounds like that. Isla,
I guess. Yeah.
French, it's île.
Île.
No S at all.
I like this one. Chaos. Oh, super.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love this word. Chaos.
It's a good word. This is directly from Latin or Greece.
When you see that one, you tend to say chaos.
Okay.
At least for Brazilians, when we look at this word, chaos.
Okay.
It's actually chaos.
Yeah. I don't know what the original Greek or Latin pronunciation was. I mean, this is a Greek, Latin word, one of those two. and it's just directly from their language. Might have been pronounced chaos maybe back then. But,
Cows. Yes, yes. It's in Portuguese. We say cows.
yeah, but that was their K sound. That's how they wrote it, I think.
Yeah.
Why do we have CH as ch sound? Well, things
English.
change. The letters might stay the same. We use Roman alphabets, Greek, a lot of Greek letters, but the pronunciation of it changes over the years, and things change. It's not too hard to pronounce that one. Just learn it as chaos.
Yes, I like it.
Separated
Chaos.
vowel sounds, chaos. Again, I never think the origin of the word is that important. It gets too far into linguistics and study the history of languages. It does start to make sense after you learn where these words come from. And some of the original languages were more phonetic, except they're using different rules. So English mixes like 5 different languages together with different rules. And it creates a big mess, but the rules are logical and they are there. It's not important to learn them to actually learn how to say the words and pronounce them.
Yeah, you just have to get used to.
You just have to
word.
remember. Just stop saying why. Stop comparing it to your native language. And a word like this, it doesn't matter what you say in your language. Spanish, Portuguese, French, or might be all slightly a little different with this word. Well, who cares? You're studying English. The word is chaos. You really have to stop comparing to your native language.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
That's why we don't.
I like this one. I like this one. Arkansas.
Well, all right.
Arkansas. You drop the S, the last S.
Yeah, I'd have to search again for why they use this word. It might not be English. Now, that's what's unique to North America. We have a lot of words from First Nations cultures. And again, they have their own set of rules for what these words mean and how they're pronounced. That cannot be an English word. That's got to be from a First Nations language. I'm not certain about that.
I like this word.
But there's a whole lot of American state and city names that are directly from First Nations. I think Utah is just.
Utah. Utah is nice as well. Arkansas. Arkansas is super cool.
Sound English to me. Mississippi, that's not English.
Mississippi.
That's a First Nations language. And so there is a reason why it may not make logical sense, but whatever their rules were in their language applies. We say Arkansas. There is another state called Kansas. The spelling looks almost the same. Almost the same.
Kansas. But you do say the S.
Kansas? We do.
Kansas.
But look, those words are different. It just takes memory. And every Canadian can pronounce state names. We have no problems with American cities and state names. Americans will have a problem with Canadian cities.
Do they?
I'll give you an example. You lived in Vancouver for a short time. Maybe you heard some of these names. What's that one?
Oh my gosh, Cookie.
It's a city near Vancouver.
I won't even try.
It's pronounced Coquitlam.
Oh my gosh.
Coquitlam.
Coquitlam.
Here's another one near
Nanaimo. Nanaimo is easy.
Yep.
Did they get it right? Nanaimo?
That one was perfect. Yeah. That's a city. That's my hometown. That's a city on Vancouver
JJ
Island.
is Nanaimoite.
That's right. That's a First Nations word. It means a meeting place. So the town was named after a big giant meeting place, and that's what it means. A lot of our city names, even our province names, are First Nations words. I'm trying to write it out. I don't even know how to spell this one. There you go. What's that one?
Oh,
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan.
And it's a province in the middle of Canada. It's completely a pure rectangle, boring province.
So it's understandable why they can't say those names. Nobody can say that.
It comes from a different language, and that's why. Even the word Canada comes from a First Nations word.
No, but there's no big deal in Canada. Now Toronto, no, that's
Toronto is not English. Toronto is another First Nations word. Ottawa,
okay.
Toronto.
Kanata?
Yeah.
Canada.
That's where the word Canada comes from.
Canada.
The French came to Canada 400 years ago, and they asked the people here, "What's the name of your land?" And their First Nations guide said, "Kanata." Kanata. And he was only talking about his small village, the village that he lived in, which was 50 or 100 people. He said, "This is my village name." But they made a mistake, and they thought the whole land, everything there was called Kanata. And
like a small country like Canada.
So the name stuck. They started using the word Canada in French originally, which is Canada, and I love that. That's how language evolves and develops. It's a mix of actually 50% First Nations language, 50% French, and now it's become an English word. It's the name of the English and French speaking country.
I have a tricky one here.
All right.
Xerox. I love this one. It sounds like a Z or Z, as you say, and it's written with an X.
That's a brand name, so they chose that name for whatever reason. There's a few words that have that sound. Sounds like a Z, but spelled with an X, like a xylophone.
Yeah. Xerox.
Xenophobia. That's gotta come from Greek or Latin, where that letter may have been like that. I'm not the expert on this, and again, that gets too much into linguistics of why it sounds like that. It's never.
No, this is just a pronunciation. We don't have to explain. We just have to get
That's right.
the correct pronunciation.
You have to pretend you're a child and a kid, and your parents saying no, xylophone. And then what does a kid do? They go, "Oh, okay, xylophone. And they just repeat. They repeat.
Xerox.
They might be wrong at the beginning, but error correction will change how they form it. And I don't know why they changed that brand name. Xerox.
It's cool. I like it. I like the sound of it. Xerox.
It's got two X's, but they're both pronounced differently.
Yeah. Next one. It's a sequence. Version, measure, massage. Massage. Oh, this one is difficult. Massage.
Good. This is the same one as genre, the same ZSH one. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Version.
Measure, massage.
Measure.
Massage.
But again, you're using lots of French words.
Measure. Massage. I like this one. Measure.
Yeah.
Measure.
Yeah, that's the SH plus Z together.
The foot massage from Pulp Fiction. Foot massage.
Version of massage do you like?
Persian.
You say Persian? Oh. Persian massage? A version of Persian do you like?
Persian? Okay, bury.
Bury?
I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. Bury.
Oh, okay. You mean like this?
Yes, bury, yes.
Okay, what's hard about that one?
Oh, because yes, it's written with an U.
Oh, okay.
Just like February, it's tricky. Bury.
Yeah, the vowel sound is the same. Bury and bury. Bury as a verb and bury as a noun.
Bury and burial. The burial.
Yeah. I mean, the main difference in those two words is one's a verb, one's a noun. So That's enough to know the difference right there. But yes, the
Very.
vowel sound, the pronunciation's the same. But different countries might pronounce that differently. Really don't know how they do it in the UK. Is it more bury or
Bury?
buried? Maybe that is a North American version where we say bury, 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 bury.
Bury.
Bury people underground when they die. Sometimes. Buried alive in an avalanche.
What do you mean by sometimes?
But yeah, don't put a
Oh,
U sound in
buried.
there. Don't say bury.
Buried alive. Buried.
Why am I thinking of these examples? I don't know.
Because you're creepy. I'm kidding. You're not creepy at all. Oh, that. That? Oh, this
Yeah,
one. There's
I know.
There's a B, silent B here.
I know. Again, I'd have to search out why that exists in there.
You have a debt, you have to pay me.
Yeah, you have to pay money if you owe a debt to someone.
Debt.
It's like the word receipt. After you buy
Receipt?
something, you'll get the receipt for what you purchased. And why is there a P in there? It may come from another language. It may have been pronounced at one point or another. But English is not phonetic.
Doesn't make any sense.
I can't remember the name for it. It is phonetic in the way that if you spell it without the P, it becomes recite.
Recite.
So it's the P sound that does affect the pronunciation, even though we don't say it as a P sound. And the whole word, you have to look at the word by itself. Don't pick apart all of it. Even words like comfortable, you can't look at that and say there's the word table in there. The word table does not exist in there. It has the same letters, but comfort by itself is a noun. And the adjective is comfortable.
Comfortable.
The consonants will connect in different parts of the syllables. And,
comfortable.
And that's fine. You just have to learn its pronunciation.
Okay, next one. Course. Instead of curse. English course. Sometimes they say curse.
All right. Well, there is no word curse. Actually, there is a curse. Sorry. That's a word,
curse. If you're cursed, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a pretty common pronunciation for the O-U-R. Course.
Course.
Poor.
Actually, I hear this quite a lot. Instead of course, they say as curse. Course.
Okay. That would just be a simple error correction, and if a student is a good student, sometimes you do have to be somewhat intelligent and smart. Sometimes students are bad students, sometimes students are good students. It's just the intelligence of a student, the ability to remember what they've been told. No, that's wrong. Not curse. Course. Lesson done. Complete. Go away and speak English. And there is no other explanation to it. It's just error correction. Here's what's right. Here's what's wrong. Go. Go away.
Oh, this one is difficult. Iron.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that one several times.
Iron instead of iron. We say the iron. The Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
The iron.
That might be a North American influence again. I don't know how they say it in the UK so much. That's maybe a tricky
iron.
One.
Maybe iron.
It's iron.
Iron, like I earn money.
Or I earn, yeah. And for not drawing, but taking the wrinkles out of your clothes, you can use an iron. Of course, it's the element as well. Fe, iron.
Iron.
Not Rion. What's Rion?
Rion.
Iron. I know.
Do you sometimes iron your clothes?
Never. I don't have one. Don't have an iron.
How come?
All my clothes are cotton, and I don't need anything ironed or anything like that.
Okay.
And
Cool.
can't bother to do anything like that. And I'm working from home all the time. I don't even go outside anymore.
Okay.
So Canadian when I said that. I don't even go outside anymore, eh? Oh, he's working from home here, eh? I don't gotta iron my clothes or anything like that, eh?
Oh my gosh. Do you take showers? Do you still take showers?
Yes, I do that every day.
Oh.
Pronunciation it's challenging to look at the word and try to learn how to say it. You can't do that with English. You can't just look at the word and learn how to pronounce it. Unfortunately, that's not the way English is.
Yeah, I
But it's
have
the
to
same as
practice.
Chinese. You can't look at the Chinese word and know how to say it.
Impossible.
Someone has to tell you how to say it.
Yeah.
Some other languages, it's really easy to learn one symbol, one sound, one symbol, one sound. And that's not English, unfortunately. So error correction becomes so important. And sometimes students' attitudes are important. The student has to be willing to accept error correction. They have to listen to the teacher and know and accept that they're wrong and just change it immediately. Try to repeat what the teacher said. And there's a reason why
Yes.
children learn languages better. They listen to the teachers and oh, I'm wrong. Okay, thank you, teacher. And
I guess it's the environment as well. They are surrounded by people speaking the language, so they get used to it. They learn fast. They don't have to work. Just go to school and learn.
but children aren't scared. They don't have that fear.
Yeah, they're like,
They
I don't mind.
they don't
And
care or
it's also
know.
cute when you see
Yeah.
a little
Well,
boy
that's right.
or a little girl trying to say a word. Oh, so cute,
And
so
when they do
funny.
mispronounce a word, parents laugh. Parents say, "That's cute. Good job." And we say that's
Yeah.
cute. But when adults mispronounce a word, they might feel embarrassed or scared or worried. They'll feel judged by their classmates around them. And that's something we have to change as teachers and classmates as well, to have that childlike attitude towards mistakes. Is when somebody makes a pronunciation or a grammar mistake, you just say, "Oh, that was a good try. Here's the correct form." And yeah, it's just retention sometimes, the ability to memorize something and never forget it. It'd be the same as
Okay.
learning math or the same as learning history facts or something like that.
Yeah, I have to practice.
Some people are good students, some people are not. But I truly believe we never lose the ability to learn a language. We never lose the ability to learn a language. And our
Do
ability
you
to
think
learn that
so?
language never changes. Children learn
Okay.
faster because of psychology and culture. The only thing that gets in the way when we're older is just psychology and culture of
Okay.
education, and worries and fears about making mistakes.
Yeah. And sometimes people don't like it. Like they need to learn because of their jobs or something like that.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
it. They don't enjoy the process. I guess when you are learning a language, it's important to enjoy the process,
Yeah,
have fun, watch movies, and just have fun, you know?
yeah. That's why speaking to people is so much more important. Just speaking and
Yes.
just
Just go
talking and talking and
and
talking
try to speak to people you like.
and
Yeah.
well, no, try to speak to someone who maybe you don't like is also important.
Yeah, do you think so?
I loved doing that in my classes. I would put two students together, like a French and a
Oh,
Japanese
okay,
student
okay.
together, because they would have such a difficult time talking to each other. It's like, well, solve the problem, figure it
Yeah,
out.
also nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Yeah.
I swear it. Lieutenant.
Yeah. Um,
Lieutenant.
directly from French.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
This is another one that's pronounced differently. In Canadian and British, we say lieutenant. Lieutenant.
Yeah,
I don't know why there's an
lieutenant.
F sound in there. We'll say lieutenant. And the American version is lieutenant. Lieutenant.
Yeah, the American is lieutenant.
And that's one's for
Lieutenant?
yeah, we call it a lieutenant.
Wow.
And it's just ranks in the military. It's pretty low level, but it's not at the bottom. But and
Interesting.
yeah, that's police ranks. We call them a lieutenant as well. I don't know all the names of the ranks in Canadian British military. Spelling is strange. There is a French
Yeah,
word, "lou,"
lieutenant.
and in lieu. We even use that in English, in lieu of, but it's directly from French. They might pronounce it differently, but I know that's a crazy spelling, crazy word. It's just so specific and quite rare. So why would people need to use that so much unless you're talking about Star Trek?
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Mm.
Very nice, very cool. Lots, a bunch of words.
That's a lot of words.
Bunch of words, yes.
You still have to practice the
Yeah, we
word
have to practice.
genre. That's the one you need to.
Genre.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That one's the most useful
Version.
word in the list. Genre.
Oh, come on. There are several nice
Oh,
words here.
okay. There's lots of words that are useful in there.
Yeah.
Some of them not so much. Lieutenant.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not like useful, but when you hear it,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. I
you are
understand.
watching a movie. They're like having a war. Oh, what the fuck?
It's the
Lieutenant.
spelling that
I'm
the
sorry.
spelling nowhere near matches the pronunciation. That's tough about learning English. Just spelling doesn't match the pronunciation sometimes. But it is possible to learn.
Iron is also very useful.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Good to see you.
Good seeing you again.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for allowing me to record this, although you wanted it to be recorded too.
Yes.
I'll figure out what to do with it soon. I'm still recording, by the way. Hi, people. Hi, how are you? Hi. I can't figure out a natural ending to this.
Like, bye?
Okay. Bye.
Bye.